Hello everyone, we're going to continue talking about properties of matter today. So matter is all about substances, elements, and compounds. Elements are a fixed composition because it contains only one type of atom. So just a little bit more information about elements. Elements are the simplest of all matter. All elements are found on the periodic table. Elements cannot be broken down into simpler materials. And elements are represented by a chemical symbol, one or two letters. The first is always capitalized. Examples are gold, oxygen, hydrogen, and neon. Next, we have a compound, which is when you put elements together. So compounds are made up of two or more elements chemically bonded together. Compounds can be broken down into simpler substances. Compounds have a definite chemical formula. An example would be H2O, which is water. So all compounds have a chemical formula identifying the number of atoms and type of elements. Each formula is unique to each compound. Mixtures, next, can be made of anything in any amount. They have no definite formula. Mixtures come in two kinds, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Mixtures include things like soup, Kool-Aid, and pizza. Hetero, remember, means different. Homo means the same. We also have pure substances, or just substances. They have properties that are always the same. For instance, salt. Every time you taste salt, it tastes exactly the same. So in other words, a pure substance are things that have definite chemical makeup in a uniform composition. So hetero, remember, means different. So there's not a uniform composition here. Homo means the same. Every bite that you take or drink that you take tastes the same. Next, we have a solution. This is when substances dissolve in a form of homogeneous mixture. We have a solute, and then we also have a solvent. Water is usually the universal solvent. So if we're looking here, the sugar is the solute. The water is the solvent. They're related because every taste is going to taste exactly the same. In the hot chocolate, what do you think is the solute and solvent? So we're showing sugar dissolves in tea, salt dissolving in water. Next, I want you to look at this concept map to see how everything is related. Draw this on your notes. That says matter at the top. It's broken down into substances and mixtures, elements and compounds, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Look at the molecules and how they're rearranged. This is what makes them different. Please record this down. We classify things according to their properties. Some materials we classify are pure substances. Pure substances include elements and compounds. Elements are identified by a symbol and are found on the periodic table. Compounds are identified by a chemical formula and are made up of two or more elements bonded together. We also classify matter as mixtures that can be divided into hetero or homo based on individual particles. Lastly, a solution is a type of homogeneous mixture.